Hi Aries, this video is about what is coming next to you. Thank you for clicking on this channel in this video. This is with Wisteria. So for your reading, we got Sandpiper Spirit, Be Playful, Two of Cups, Eight of Cups, the Hermit, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Shelter, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups, King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Opportunity. So in terms of love, if you've recently left a connection, I see that you'll be dating again. You're going to be enjoying the dating scene, or you will be hanging out with your friends more. If you haven't, you will start to. There's something about you breaking out of your shell, like if you were being at home alone, there is a message that you're not getting any younger, so you should just go out and have fun now. I think you are kind of you may have already been feeling like you're wasting your time and your life away at home, no matter what age you are. So you really want to enjoy it now. Like you're almost like rotting at home and that's not serving you. When it comes to your dating life, I do see a lot of romance coming in, but it's going to be from someone that is not your usual type. So you're going to be staying away from people who are really attractive to you. So your type usually, I find that you aren't going to be drawn into those types of people. And in fact, you're going to stay away from them now. I think people who used to really draw you in are now turning you off. And in fact, you're probably also going to choose the one that is like financially stable and willing to put in effort and little by little to like date you and romance you. You might even not be that interested in people who are too logic based. Like you aren't interested in someone cold either. You want someone like warm and gentle, but also really stable in their life and practical. But you're not looking for like someone super cold either. So they are going to be emotionally available and financially stable. In terms of your career, I do see there's an opportunity coming that you will find a lot of joy in. You'll be able to use a lot of your creativity. And I'm sorry for the dog barking. But it will be something very creative and you'll get to take charge and lead it. It might be a little scary at first, but over time, you're really going to blossom in this role. It'll be something that really sparks a lot of interest and brings you a lot of career stability. Anything else? I do see a lot of time with your friends. I see time at the beach as well. You won't be indoors as often. But yeah, that's what I see for you, Aries. I think that's all the messages I'm seeing. So thank you. Bye. Hi, Taurus. Thanks for clicking on this video. This video is about what will be happening next for you. So we have the Hummingbird Spirit, Be Here Now, Six of Cups, Page of Cups, Death, Chariot, Rainbow, Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Magician, and Glimpse. So a message that's coming out that if you've been reminiscing on the past, you'll be getting out of that. You'll be no longer focused on the past. There might have been something that you've been kind of mulling over. It's kind of left you in the dark a lot. You haven't really been yourself, whether this is like a friendship, relationship, career, who you used to be. There's something that you aren't really living in the present because you keep holding on to the past or whatever past version this is of you. So the advice here is to start looking ahead and start planning for your future. I think once you start to do that, you'll have a lot more direction in life. You don't have to tell other people about this, especially if this is about leaving a connection or friendship. You don't have to keep the past in the loop, I guess. You can keep this to yourself and just move forward. But you really want to find that like goal or passion or thing that you really want to go for, and then that will help lead you out of this situation, because you've probably been going over something in your head multiple times. You're really holding on to it. it at one point had made you very happy, but you really need to, in a way, grow up from it or let it go. If you don't, you might deteriorate if you stay in this situation or you keep holding on to something in the past. There's a lot more color and a lot more excitement once you let go and start looking ahead. I do see that you'll be leaving this situation soon, or whatever state of mind you are in. And once you do, you will have a lot of powerful energy and confidence come out. And then life is going to be very awe-inspiring again. So yeah, Taurus, that is the quick message on what is coming next for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Hi Gemini, thanks for clicking on this video. This video is about what is next for you. We have the Brown Bear Spirit, take time out, King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man in reverse, Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Vision, the World, Knight of Cups, and Garden. So what is next for you is being forced to take time out and relax or do nothing. There seems to be something that you've been working very hard for and you've been very anxious about. You haven't been able to relax about it. You really are hopeful about what you are working on, whether it's career, business, a project. You've worked really diligently with people, or you really are seeing this project as something that will build a really good foundation for you in the future. However, you will be forced to not be able to work on this anymore, or you will have to learn to just let it come to you. So for example, if this is like investments, you'll just need to wait it out and let it grow for you. There's nothing much you can do left. The lesson is that there's only so much you can do, and that you will need to just let the universe or the stock market or the process of this situation flow. You'll just need to have faith that it will blossom and grow over time. So, like most investments, if, we're not talking about like day trading where you're trying to make a quick dollar or something. This is like a long term. Like this project is something that's very long term, and you'll need to be patient for you to see results. And so what's coming in next for you is developing that patience and that wisdom to know that it will come. And then you'll have a lot more, you'll have like a more chill vibe once you accept this process. Because there's something that you've been really focused on, and if you have such a tight grip on it, it won't come. Or it may still come, but you don't need to have such a tight grip on it. It's almost like watching a plant grow every single day. The flower will bloom eventually. You don't need to watch it 24/7, honestly. You just need to be patient and wait it out. But whatever it is, it's going to be very fruitful for you. So if you've already gone through this, just know that you're going to be very enjoying the fruits of your labor on this. Yeah, and if you've been in this period of waiting for a long time, it's going to shift, and you're going to be able to see how much you've progressed and grown, or however much this investment of yours has grown, or your business, if this is a business. So yeah, Gemini, that is what is next for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Hi Cancer, thanks for clicking on this video. This video is what is next for you. So you got Shelter, Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle, Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive, Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time, Shadow, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Five of Swords, Four of Swords. So what is coming next to you is that the worst part is over. So whatever you've been dealing with, battling through, or really having to work hard for or against, it's caused you a lot of burden. You haven't really had time for self-care. That part is pretty much over. It's made you very anxious, and it's something that now that you've gone through it, looking back, you are very proud of yourself. and it wasn't as bad as you thought it would be, but you know, hindsight is 2020, and now you will just get time to rest. So what I see happening next for you is a lot of rest. I see that if this issue caused you a lot of financial burden, you'll be able to rebuild it. You'll be able to focus on building up your career, your finances, your investments again, if this took a toll on you. And actually, everything happened in divine timing, because now is probably a good time for you to get back into focusing on it. There's something about right now that you've gone through this, it's actually a really good time for you to pursue like any opportunity that comes across your way, or something that you've always wanted to pursue. For example, let's say like because of whatever issue, you weren't able to use those finances at the time to invest in something, buy something else. Actually, with the delay of that, whatever it is you want now, this is like the better time to buy. So for example, if you wanted to buy a house, and you couldn't because you had to allocate funds elsewhere, once you get past through whatever issue this is, maybe the market is much better for you to purchase a home or sell the home. Or if this is stocks, you know, maybe it was very high pricing before, or all the fluctuations that played out during your time when you weren't able to participate, it was now going to be much better for you. And then you'll also be a force to be reckoned with in the future. So whatever issue this is, like, just know that your skin is much tougher and you are a stronger opponent because of this going on in the future. So if this was a legal battle, just know that if something like this happened again in the future, you've already learned the lesson, so you would be like a more dominant force. But if you are a little bit more feminine, I can see that you'll be able to be more feminine again. If this situation put you in your masculine a lot, whether you're a guy or girl, you'll be able to relax, go back into self-care. If you have children, you'll be able to spend more time with them now because your attention was put elsewhere. But yeah, so you'll just be nurturing things, taking care of yourself more, rebuilding your finances, and then being able to allocate resources to where you want to. No. All right, Cancer, that is what I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Leo. Thanks for clicking on this video. This video is what is happening next for you. So you got Bloom, Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours, White Raven Spirit, Trust in the Magic, Slumber, Judgment, Wheel, Three of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Hermit. So what I see for you is actually a lot of rest and peace and relaxation. If something had recently happened that was completely out of your control, it was totally something out of the ordinary, you've already probably decided to do nothing about it and just wait it out and see. So you're not worrying about it, you're not stressing about it, and this is what might be coming in the future if it hasn't already. Is that something that's going to happen and kind of take you off like the direction you thought you were, but rather than fighting it, you're just going to go with the flow, and then actually you're going to choose to do nothing about it. You're not going to worry about it, you're not going to stay up losing sleep about something. Something could come out of the blue and surprise you, but you're going to be very calm throughout this. Like, you're not even going to let it faze you. It could be something with work or something. It could just be something very surprising that happens, something that you weren't seeing before at work. This could be like a decision by management or the company, and it might change like the plans you had for yourself, but you're not really going to worry about it. You're going to be very trusting of like what the universe has planned for you or what God has in store for you. And if you are really tired during this time and just want to sleep all the time, just understand that this is probably prepping your body and spirit to go through this process if you have not already, or if you are just deciding to rest more during this time, like know that you're doing the right thing. For example, like if you're slow on work right now, or if management is coming back on work, or production or business is slow, just take this time to rest, build yourself up, and build your knowledge in whatever industry this is, or whatever this is could be. Just know that you're getting stronger through this process by sleeping and by not worrying about it. But yeah, that is what I see happening next for you, Leo. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please let me know what situation this is. This one was a little short, but it seems like Spirit was working with you divinely through this time anyways, so it's just something you would know. But yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again, Leo. Hi Virgo, this video is about what is next for you. So we got the Fog, Reverie, Be Spirit, Sweet Results Await, Page of Pentacles, Rainbow, Hermit, Devil, Chariot, Eight of Pentacles, and Flow. So for you, this one is kind of straightforward, but just know that whatever you've been working hard into, you're going to see the results come in a lot quicker than you thought. So if this was like investments or something, maybe you bought stock recently, it's going to be a lot more successful than you were anticipating. You probably weren't very hopeful about it. If this is like a hobby or something new, you're starting a new position, you actually will find that you're a lot more talented at it than expected. So this is something where at first you weren't really sure where it was going to go, or you weren't very confident in your decision. But it's actually going to be very fruitful for you. You're actually going to be very successful. Some hints about whatever this is, it's something you were hesitant about, or maybe the facts didn't line up logically that this would be something very successful. It could be anything, like maybe you took a risk on stocks, pursuing a new position, pursuing a new industry, whatever it is. Know that like your hard work into this is actually going to be very good for you. Yeah, it's actually going to really push you into like a whole new state of being. Like there's going to be a lot of like outpouring of benefits and happiness from whatever this is. So it's almost like winning the lottery. However, I see it more as if you put something into it. It's not like it could be, but I'm getting more that this was like a conscious effort on your part. So whatever this is, so you'll be enjoying it and you'd be very happy that you took this risk. All right, Virgo, that is what I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi Libra, thanks for clicking on this video. This video is what is next for you. So we got Cosmic Child, Spider Spirit, Make Your Dreams Real, Nightingale Spirit, Love is All Around, Dove Spirit, Be Peace, Bloom, King of Swords, Five of Wands, Six of Cups, Justice, and Ten of Swords. All right, so one message that I got is that you're going to be putting an end to any fighting that's been going around. I don't know if you're a good mediator for people around you. That's very Libra of you, but you'll be the peacemaker for everybody all around you. You will be speaking with a lot of peace, love, and light, honestly, to these people. If you are a mediator, people are going to be coming to you to help resolve issues. That's one thing. Another message that I'm getting is that if you've been working really hard towards like an idea, project, you've been planning something out and been very diligent about it, and like you have like a bunch of haters around you or people who kind of deter you, or because they say something, it makes you kind of rethink whatever you're doing. You're also going to put an end to that. You're really going to choose like whatever it is that you want. Because like, you know, you're the one working hard for it. That one's like a smaller message in the group of this. There's something about you being very peaceful though. I don't know if you were seeking your own peace. You could have been hurt by something a lot. You could have been backstabbed in a group setting or something like this. And like maybe you were naive to people around you, or you watched other people be naive around you, but you're a little hardened by that now. And so you're almost making peace with like the current state and situations of wherever it is. Like for example, like if there are people who are really harsh around you, rather than fighting with them anymore or being nice to them, you're just going to see them for exactly who they are and deal with them the way it is. You may not be like super mean and spiteful with them directly. You might just like be cordial enough just to like deal with them in this environment, but you're no longer letting their negativity weigh you down. You're going to be a lot more lighthearted and focus on yourself and peace, more so than dealing with these people if there was a lot of fighting. But yeah, there's something about you becoming very special though, and being more free-flowing. Like you're not going to be so burdened or weighed down by other people or the situation anymore. And then I think once you like free yourself from all that heaviness, you'll be able to focus more on making your dreams real or other things that give you peace. But yeah, that is what I see for you. Oh, and then another thing is that just know that you're very special in whatever environment this is. People do really respect you and look up to you. And at the same time, I think over time they're realizing that they can't take advantage of you. All right. Thank you, Libra. That is the message I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Scorpio. This is what is next for you. So you got the Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace, 5 of Swords, Wheel, Strength, Tower, Chariot, Root in reverse, claim your independence, sing your own song, and currents. So one of the messages I'm getting is that you're going to be rescued out of an environment. What's really strongly coming out is if you are wanting to relocate, maybe something happened very last minute or drastically that you had to move out. Know that this was in your favor. It actually saved you a little bit. It might not have to be anything super drastic, but maybe you can move out on your own and find a better place, somewhere more suitable for you. Or whatever situation this is, it might uproot you in the short term, but over the long term, it'll give you a lot more freedom that you were expecting. You might not see the benefit of it now, but you'll be very thankful for the situation in the future. For others of you, I see that somebody is going to rescue you. Actually, they're going to help you get out of something, or something will, like they'll be able to help you escape from something, or maybe they come in and like some type of outside interference actually ends up being very beneficial for you. Like you'll be very lucky, like you'll be able to get out of something in the nick of time, or because this person said something to you or helped you move, or they intervened on your behalf or whatever. It was very lucky of them to do so, and like because of them intervening, you're able to escape and you're able to get out of something. And because you got out of this thing very unexpectedly, you'll be able to have a lot more freedom in life. You'll be a lot more free. It's almost like someone gives you like a new place to live, or they expedite your application, or they say no to your application and then you go elsewhere, or someone randomly offers you a place to stay, someone randomly offers you a place of work. Maybe you got fired recently, and but someone else put in a good word for you elsewhere, or at this, like something very very lucky very lucky, very outside of your influence, but because of this, you're able to get out of something that wasn't that great anyways, and be able to be like, you'll enjoy who you get to become, your new environment, and you'll feel a lot more free and being able to explore. So it'll be something you look back on and you're going to be thankful that whatever this situation was happened. All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Sagittarius. Thank you for clicking onto this video. This video is about what is next for you. So you got the Scarab, Beetle Spirit, Magic Works Through You, Starfish, Open to Infinite Possibilities, Fog, Queen of Wands in reverse, High Priestess, Thorn, Page of Pentacles, Decay, Justice, Echo, and Four of Cups. So one of the messages I'm getting is that you are currently in analysis paralysis. You might have so many options, so many things to choose from, to deal with, that you are actually now unable to do anything or choose anything because of all the options you have. You don't know what to pick. You're exploring all the options and you're just really confused right now. This is actually taking a toll on your confidence a little bit. There's just so much, like so many moves you can make, so many choices. You want to make the right one. And it's really hard for you right now to decide. There's a lot of things for you to weigh out and consider. And because of that, you might currently choose to do nothing because of it. And the longer you choose to do nothing about it, it actually is making you feel worse and worse. There's a lot of confusion and unknown because of this. So that's what's coming next. If it already hasn't happened, you might just have to sit through the uncomfortableness of it. So let me do this for your pile. So what is the advice for Sagittarius? What is the advice for Sagittarius? Seven of Swords. 10 of Cups. The Hermit. So the advice for you is, because you have so many options, it's kind of stressing you out, which is a good problem to have, because it means you just have so many, like, there is a lot of color around you, so a lot of opportunities and blessings around you, but you're not really able to see them right now because you just can't decide. So the advice is to just pick one and see if it makes you happy, see if it feels right with you, and then go from there. Like, if you have so many options, just kind of pick one and go with it. And if you pick it and you don't feel right about it, you don't feel happy about it, then pick something else. So like, if this is like choosing a university, I'm sure you probably have all your pros and con lists. So what I like, this is my personal advice coming out, is like, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna choose to go here. And then you'll notice though, like, all right, I chose here. You'll start to feel, you'll have all these feelings come up, whether or not you'll actually want to go with that selection. And then you'll find more reasons why not to go, or not to choose this. And then you'll know, okay, then that one isn't for me. Now I'm gonna go and like choose this other option. And then the same thing will happen. And then over time, when you'll eventually get to one where it'll feel right with you. Like, you won't be able to come up with as many excuses or as many things about it that don't give you peace. Ultimately, every decision you want to make the one that makes you happy and the one you can live with. And so for you seem to have already weighed out all the options, or you just have so many. So the advice is to just start choosing, just randomly trying it out if you can. If it's something that's a little bit more urgent, try to go through that mock scenario of pretending you chose it and you're going to go through with it fully, and see how that makes you feel. And just do that with every single one of your options and go from there. But if you don't do anything, you're going to feel worse and worse about it. So the advice is to start choosing and start actively going with one of these items, whatever it is. It could be a house, a job, or whatever. So yeah, Sagittarius, that is the reading for you about what is next. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Hi Capricorn, this video is about what is next for you. So you got the Fruit of Knowledge, Fox Spirit, Think on Your Feet, Turkey Spirit, Give with Gratitude and Grace, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Chariot, Six of Wands, Crescent, and Idleness. So this message is really quick and to the point. So what's happening next for you is you will get an opportunity at something. You might hear some information, or you'll learn about a new opportunity through the grapevine. You need to act on it right away. Don't get into analysis paralysis. Don't sit on it. Don't wait. Like, don't spend too much time thinking out the pros and cons. Like, this is something you got to be really quick about. And you need to jump on it. You need to submit your application. You need to, I don't know, like if this is stocks, like buy it. You might be able to know about something, and because you heard about it, you're going to be one of the first people to get on it. And you just got to be quick with it. You can't just, it's one of those like once in a lifetime opportunities, whether it's like a job, an open position, an acting thing, if you're into that, or a flight ticket. It's something that not many people will know about, and you will be the first, and you need to just go for it. That's really the urgent message. It's going to be something very abundant for you. It'll bring you a lot of success, whatever this is. But yeah, it's something that you really need to act on, and don't hesitate. It could be like the ticket for you out of whatever it is. So it's something that you shouldn't wait on. You should pursue it like right away. This message is really quick, and you'll know what it is because it'll come over, and then you'll think to yourself like, oh my gosh, this is like a really good opportunity. I need to get on it. And if you see yourself talking yourself out of it, don't do that, is the message, because this is not the time to wait. This just seems like a lucky break that you really need to say yes to. So yes, Capricorn, that is what's happening next for you. Hope that was helpful. Please come back and let me know whatever this is, as I'm really curious. So thank you. Bye. Hi Aquarius, thanks for clicking on this video. This video is about what is next for you. You have Panther Spirit, Reclaim Your Power, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, Parrot Spirit, Watch Your Words, the Magician, Desolate, Reach, Ephemeral, and the Wheel. So what's happening next for you is if you're in a relationship, I think you might be leaving this relationship, or you're going to be setting your boundaries with this person. Maybe you let this person walk all over you, and over time you got sick of it. Like maybe they were taking advantage of your niceness, your kindness. They could see that you were really trying to keep the peace, and whatever this is, you're not going to do that anymore. It's going to be you're just going to wake up one day and you're not going to take that anymore. You're going to speak up for yourself. Although it says watch your words, what I actually see is you're no longer watching your words. You're just going to say whatever it is that you need to say. You're really going to take charge of the situation. Yeah, you're just going to wake up and be like a whole different person, whatever this is. If this is at work or in a relationship. I think before, like, these people or whatever this is was really taking advantage of you and like sucking your spirit dry, and you're just like, heck no. You're just gonna like rise above them, and once you start doing that, you're gonna feel a lot better in yourself. Like, if you weren't able to speak your mind before, you will do so now. You won't be stuck. I see you like really leveling up because of this situation, and really being in your power after that. You're not really going to take any more of the situation. So whatever this is, you'll be quickly changing the outcome of it, because you are no longer going to be accepting whatever environment or the words that this person's been saying to you. You're really gonna I don't know, this is giving like when the bullied, because like now the bullier vibes. I don't think you're going to bully this person back, but it's like a come up story, and you're just no longer going to take people and their ish anymore. So yeah, that is what's happening next. Once you start doing that, you might get a lot more lucky in life as well. All right, thanks Aquarius, that's what I see for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Hi Pisces, this reading is about what is happening next for you. So we got the 8 of Cups, Hummingbird Spirit, be here now, Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love, Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom, Thorn, Rainbow, 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and 3 of Swords. So if you are in a romantic connection, I think you will be realizing that you don't want to stay in this connection anymore. I think you've been trying really hard to keep this relationship, but it's actually no longer serving you. It kept you in a dark spot, or just kept you trapped. And you may have realized that being loyal to somebody really didn't pay out for you. And now you've been, you're a little bit more wiser because of this, and you'll notice the red flags more. If you stayed with this person despite their red flags, you realize how much this has hurt you. This could be in a job situation or a romantic situation, but I see that you will be leaving this behind. It will, cause a lot of hurt and pain through this process, but I see you being much more wiser because of this. And yeah, so you will make the decision is what's happening next. If you were holding on to it, you'll realize that you can't anymore. Yeah, like you weren't getting anything out of this. You were fighting a lot for it. You were trying to keep the peace, but there was no peace. And it wasn't really fruitful for you. So you're just gonna make the decision to walk away from whatever this is. Yeah, so if you were stuck before, you were like maybe trying to like see it through like rose-colored lenses, see this person through rose-colored glasses. It's coming down. So yeah, Pisces, that is what I got for you. I hope this was helpful. If this doesn't resonate, you will know, because you will most likely have already had some intuition or feeling about this. This is not something that would have happened overnight. So you'll know if this is for you. All right, thank you. That is your message on what is happening next. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.